Both boys are in the NICU right now. Their bilirubin levels kept going up and the lights weren't enough, so they had to go in there to get some IV meds and fluids, and everything is starting to regulate. It's not super serious, it's just what needs to be done to get them home. So we are in this, I wanted to say hotel room. We're in this hospital room by ourselves, and this is the first time we've turned on the TV the entire stay. And we are going to be going to bed here in a minute and trying to get a full night's sleep so that we can maybe get these boys home tomorrow. It's looking more like they'll stay another night, but we shall figure it out. Anyways, we are very thankful and happy to have the staff that we have. Everybody's very knowledgeable and they are on top of things. We are very confident that everything is going to go well for little Max and little Harry. So we're gonna get some sleep and we will check back with you in the morning. It is almost 7 a.m. Lauren and I were able to sleep from midnight until now. Boys are doing great. We are going to go over there around 7:30 once they have a shift change and all that stuff so we can see our babies. Apparently they're doing really, really well. I've been responding to treatment. And I'm going to be discharged today, but I'm pretty sure that we can keep this room and board in. So I'm gonna do my first pump of the day and order some breakfast, and then we get to go see the babies. The boys have been in the NICU for a day. Looks like both of them are going to be needing blood transfusions, very small ones, just to help with their hemoglobin counts, but their bilirubin counts have been going down. They are now, for now, off of the lights. So Gordon and I are about to walk over and hopefully be able to feed them before their blood transfusion starts. Also pumping, I was able to get 5 milliliters of the sweet liquid gold. So we're gonna give this to them too. And yeah, hopefully they'll be able to come home in a few days. We've been a little stressed, but it is what it is. They're getting the treatment that they need and they are in really good hands. Again, our team has been excellent. Look at this. Oh yeah. Deliciousness for the children. Oh, it is 9 p.m. We're both very, very worn out. Babies are about to get their blood transfusions, so we're gonna walk on down. Hopefully all of the testing that needs to be done beforehand is done and we can see what's going on. I'm a little worried about it, but not like too much. It's not that big of a deal. Anytime your baby has to get a blood transfusion, that's a little freaky, but it's only a little tiny bit and it's gonna help them to improve and get better, and then they'll be home with us faster. So we really thought that we were gonna be going home with them yesterday, so this kind of threw us for a loop. We were both very, just kind of, I don't know, anxious and very exhausted from the whole situation yesterday, but I think today was a little bit better of a day. I had a bit of an anxiety attack this morning, but I'm feeling a lot better. And Goran's just been very anxious as well, so hopefully we can get these babies better, get this chapter behind us and bring them home and get into a good routine. This is our day 3 in the NICU portion of the hospital. As you can see, we're still in our same room, which is really great. We're able to board in if we wanted to, which is very nice. We can come back here and sleep during the day. I can pump and we don't just have to be hanging out in the NICU the whole time, but they're right next door, so we can go over whenever we want. The boys are doing great. They had a blood transfusion today. The blood transfusion itself, they had to do all this testing to make sure everything was gonna go well and that the blood was right and all that jazz. Lots of confusing things that we don't need to talk about here, but it took a little bit longer for them to get all that testing done. So they were finally able to start receiving their blood transfusions at 7:30 in the morning today. They did the transfusion until 10:30, and then we did another test of their blood and all of that jazz around 6 p.m. this evening, and everything came back great. Their hemoglobin counts went up by 3 points each of them. We were only really hoping for 2, so that's a plus. Their bilirubin numbers have also continued to go down. They are not on lights anymore. So basically today was just, you know, the transfusion and making sure that everything went well with that. So looking forward, the boys have another test at 6 in the morning tomorrow morning, where they are going to continue to test the hemoglobin and bilirubin levels. And as long as those are good, then hopefully we'll be able to take them home maybe tomorrow evening or Friday morning or Friday sometime. We're hoping for Friday at the latest. So fingers crossed that their numbers either stay the same or continue to improve. Continuing to improve would be the most ideal. And we can get these little babies home. Hello, hello. So looks like the boys are going to be able to come home today. Well, tonight. We had the blood transfusions, I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah, blood transfusions 2 days ago. After the first day, Max's levels dropped a little bit. Harrison's were doing pretty well. And then they tested again today, and both boys are doing great. So hopefully by the end of this day, we're gonna have both of our boys coming home with us. Super, super exciting. All right, so I just pumped and got about an ounce. So I'm gonna go bring this over to the boys and get some feedings in. Well, Goran should be back anytime. Well, not anytime. He'll be back in about 3 hours, and we are going to pack everything up. Really excited to have the boys coming home. It's been a week since I gave birth, and we go home at night to sleep in our own beds, to sleep in our own bed, but I miss them tremendously. I'm very excited to have them with us.
He's kicking.
Going wireless.
Yeah, get rid of that one. Yeah. No, it'll wake you up to eat though.
Yeah, it's time for dinner.
Sorry. Okay.
Time for
It
dinner.
was like, but he didn't really get that mad.
Time to bring these little babies home. Goodbye, room. It was nice knowing you. Home, sweet home. Let us show you